talking about like white people, like it's a white man. It's like freaking weird, but they redefined it to like fit their own meaning of what comfort really is. Because
So do you think they found like a balance in the?
no, hell no. No, there is no balance. I don't think there's a balance. I think you either learn to accept your culture and then consciously make a decision to forget it and assimilate, or you try to fight that off and then choose to assimilate, or you don't assimilate at all. But at the end of the day, it's like the individual's choice. I don't think it's the white people. When I moved to America, it wasn't the white people that told me to like fight everything from back home. It was my choice because I thought everything here was better. It wasn't because you guys told me it was better. I mean, now I realize everything here is actually really trashy and has, value and it sucks. And I am glad I'm not American, or white. But that's not the point. but like, it's just as an individual because I was I was Rocky, and then I was completely Tao, and now I'm like, oh shit, like I'm Arabian, like
That's just who you are.
That's just who I am.
So do you think it goes in like phases? So like there's like the phases of denial of who you are, and then there's the phase of confusion, and then there's like the phase of just fuck it.
Like it's just the individual.
It's just the individual. So like you think
you choose to accept it or you don't. And I think that's what the internal conflict really is. It's like you can choose to speak about the stories, you can choose to speak about your background, like where you grew up, where you come from, the people around you. Like you can put your family first, or you can put what the world is telling you is first. You can put that first. You know what I mean? Like you can prioritize your life based on what made you who you are, what your family values, what you value based on that, like your background, your heritage, your religion, or you can do it by who has more power, which in this case is the white people. But they're all struggling, like even the white people aren't really happy.
Like that's kind of like weird. Like I somewhat like agree with you. Like I don't know, it's weird. Like at the same time, it's like they had. I forget what story it was where like the witches like they made the white people to be evil, and it's like so they're evil, but yet we want to be a part of the world. It's like.
But I don't think you can. Okay, for the internal conflicts that Teo has, or like the aunt or Rocky or whoever you want to argue, I don't think you can say that it's white people that did that, because I mean, white people are still doing what they were doing 30 years ago, but I'm not trying to change as much as I was back then. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just a matter of I think there comes a point where you consciously have to make a choice of where you want to be on that whole, like, assimilate or not assimilate scale.
So, like, at first you kind of wanted to assimilate because you felt like it was like easier way to be accepted almost, but now it's like
yeah. I thought that like if I was so ashamed of being from Saudi Arabia, like it's not even funny. I mean, I'm still kind of ashamed of Saudi Arabia, but like the Arabian part is really cool. But like I never wanted, like when people ask me like where I'm from, like I didn't want to say, you know what I mean? Like I didn't want to be like
look down.
It's not like a look down, like
because it's different from what
if I say I'm Arabian, it's kind of like, oh, that's sexy. If I say I'm from Saudi Arabia, it's like, you can't even drive. You know what I mean? Like, it's just how I said it, and I never really say like, oh, I'm from Saudi Arabia, because, well, now I don't, and shit, like, so fuck off. But like, it's like, I was trying so hard to forget all of that, just so that I could be accepted here and kind of like have a way into what's cool and popular, which is basically the only thing that it got me, realistically speaking, is sex.
Okay. So do you think that Teo like decided that he was like finality, like did he decide that he was Native American or what? Do you think that he made a choice?
I don't think that. Okay, towards the end, I'm really confused about the ending, so let me not make a connection to the ending. Okay, what I understood from the end is that he went back, right? Didn't he go back to the reservation, whatever, like to his family or whatnot? Okay, let's
It
not
was
make
like-
a connection to the end because I don't get it.
Basically, he got into a fight, but then he like had this internal conflict whether to kill the guy or not to kill the guy, and he ended up not doing it, which is something that a white man would kill the guy, but a Native American guy wouldn't necessarily.
Okay, wait.
Because
Why
like that's
do you say a white man would kill the guy, but a Native American wouldn't
'Cause,
kill
like,
the guy?
okay. It's okay. So because I didn't understand the ending either. That's why I went to Schmoop, and that's like what it said. It's like he was trying to decide between like the two people that he was trying to be. So like he could have either been the white man who's like the evil that his family always said it was. The evil would kill it. The evil.
I don't think Taylor's family really said.
Like, okay, there's a part that says witchery. Witchery. She taught me above this, this above else. Things which don't shift and grow are dead things. They are things witchery people want. Witchery works to scare people, to make them fear growth. But it has always been necessary, and move than ever now it is. Otherwise we won't make it. We won't survive.
I don't think, was it his family that was saying that? I don't think it was his
It
family.
was something else, but it was like a Native
Wasn't it
American.
that
It was a
Mexican
it was a Native American chant.
Okay.
It was like a Native American chant that talked about witchery, and like it was like this medicine man, and he was like the white people don't believe in change, they believe in like the same thing. So like they want, instead of us the Native Americans being different, they want them to be like the white people. They don't want to change to like be like connected. And so okay.